So as of now, we are just going with a text document. That's why I'll say here block. Okay. Block size it has taken as 4 MB. Fine. If you want, you can increase it to 100 megabytes also. Okay. Maximum size it has taken 100 MB. It has given. So fine, it is fine, no problem. Let it be. Access tier, again, I have told this at the time of storage account creation also, we have seen this option. Access tier kind of, I'll just say hot. When it is frequently accessed, we'll take it as hot. When it is not frequently accessed, cool. When it is going to be archive it is going to be when the data is no more accessed. You just want to keep the data as an archive, then you can go for archive here. I'm just going hot here. And if you want this file to upload again in one more folder, see, Naresh is one folder we have created, and inside that you want one more folder, then you pass that folder name. This file is going to be created under that folder. That is what it is asking for. I don't want it. Okay, key and value, I'm just managing this with my storage account key. That's why I'm not passing the key and value here. Simply click here on upload. So what you have done here, you have uploaded a file from your local laptop to your cloud storage services. See, the file was there here initially, job follow-ups. These files was there in my local laptop, and then I have uploaded in my Azure cloud storage services. Very simple and straightforward. Okay, fine. Now I'll show you for file share storage services. This for file share. I'll show you for file share. Same for file share also, it is asking you to create a folder, and this folder it has given the name as file share. The folder name it has given as file share. So click on file share here. Okay. And then give the name as Naresh FS. Naresh file share. Naresh file share. And here save hot cool transaction optimize. Okay, hot cool. This is the one that we are seeing everywhere in storage services. While creating the storage account, we have seen this. While creating the container storage services, we have seen that. We have seen this. While creating the file share storage services, we are seeing this. Normally, this is very much expected question in the interviews also. Okay, what is the tier you have selected? Hot, cool, transaction optimize, archive. Okay, I have told you all the differences, guys. Please keep this in your head. It will be helpful for you for your interviews point of view. Okay, fine. Now a file share I have created with a simple name called Naresh FS. Go inside this file share and say here upload. Once you click on upload, same what you are doing, you are uploading a data, you are uploading a file from your local laptop to your cloud storage service. Okay, so basically you can upload here raw data files. I'm not having any such raw data file here, so I'm just uploading normal files. But the procedure of uploading the raw data files in file share storage service is also same like this only, no change. Okay, override if files already exist, click on upload. That's it. Now the file has been uploaded in your file share storage services from your local laptop to your cloud storage service, that is file share storage services. Very simple and easy, na? Right? Nothing, just the configurations is there. If you do practice 2 to 3 times, it will be done. See, now this is what you have uploaded a file in file share storage service, and you have uploaded a file in your blob or container storage service also. Okay, here also we have uploaded, and here also we have uploaded. Now, one important concept I am going to show you is that, you know what happens, many of you use the shared disk drive. What is this shared disk drive? Shared disk drive is means what, you know, a drive will be available, okay, will be available in all the computers which is hosted on your network. Let us take, you are having a team working in US, you are having a team working in India, you are having a team working in somewhere in Canada. Okay. Now, all these three teams are working for same project. It's pretty obvious. Okay. The IT projects is something like this only. We're having teams in India, we're having teams in US, we're having teams in Canada also. Now, all these three teams are working for one project. So obviously it is having to have a common networks and common servers also to use. Now, what is happening here? This US team, when they log into some servers, okay, development servers or UAT servers or demo servers, so there we are having one disk. The disk will be something like this. The disk will be something like this. If I show you here how I'm having this disk here, see this disk, this disk, this disk, but that disk will be shareable. Means what? When the US team members log into the server, they can see this disk. When the India team members log in to the server, they can see this disk. And when Canada team is logged into the server, they can see this disk. If everyone is seeing that disk, then we call that as what? Shared disk drive. Share disk. Share disk. Okay. Now, as this disk is shared to everyone, that's why we are calling it as shared disk. That disk will be available for everyone, whoever is logged into the servers in so and so server, that disk will be there. But from 25-30 years, we are having this shared disk in our private cloud. We are having this in our private cloud. Now, what we are doing? We are doing that shared disk drive concept in the public cloud, in Azure, in AWS, in Google. How we can do that? How we can make a shared disk that should be available for all the teams. Also, it should be hosted in our public cloud. So what I'll do, this is my file share, na? This is my file share, right? This file share, okay, this is the file share I have created with a name called Naresh FS. Okay, this is the file share I have created with a name called Naresh FS. And this file share I am going to host on Azure virtual machine. On Azure virtual machine. Okay. And now whoever is making a login to this virtual machine, they can see this, okay, file share as a shared disk drive or shared disk, simply shared disk. Getting guys, very important concepts, for interviews point of view. I'm telling you, each and every word coming out of my mouth is important, I'm telling. Okay, listen the recordings, do the labs, listen the recordings, read the material, listen the recordings, do the assignments, listen the recordings, and make your hands dirty as much as you can in the Azure portal. Okay, see, the time goes on like this only. The batch will also complete it just like that. Okay, if you are not having a knowledge, then it is of no use for you to paying the fees and investing time if you are not practicing it. You won't get, guys, you won't get the technology. In finite times, I have seen these questions is being asked in the Azure interviews for DevOps engineers and all. Okay. So I believe many of you have come from different backgrounds, right? From engineering background, MCA, MBA, graduation and all. How you have got your degrees? Because you have worked very hard. You have prepared very well for the exams. Then only, you have passed the papers and you got your certificates. If you have just attending the classes, colleges, will you get the certificate? Will you pass the exam? No, you have put your efforts. That's why you got the degree. Same job is also like this only. No one will give you the job until they find some knowledge in you. I'm telling. Okay. Don't go for 10 technologies learning. Learn 2 technologies. You should learn in such a way that you can crack the job in that technologies. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to host this file share in an Azure VM. Okay, and once once I have hosted this file share in Azure VM, once I have hosted this file share in Azure VM, then that VM we call it as file share server. We call it as a file share server. Very important. In the interviews, they will ask you, what is file share storage services? Why we have to use file share storage services? Have you implemented file share storage services? Different types of storage accounts, what you have implemented. What is file share server? Okay, have you deployed a file share server? Have you worked on file share server? What it is? Okay, how it was previously, now how it is happening in the cloud. What is the benefit with file share server? Okay, why projects are using these days the cloud file share servers? Okay, because the reason is very simple. File share servers are giving us the benefit to store each and every single thing in the cloud. Now, once I host this file share in Azure VM, then this file share will act like a shared disk drive, which will be considered as part of the VM only. But it's actually being storing everything in the cloud, not in the server. Again, I repeat, listen carefully. When I create this file share server, then this file share will be part of your Azure VM. For everyone who is working in US team, India team, and Canada team, they think that this file share is disk and it is part of the VM only. And they are storing everything in the VM as if like how we are storing in the VM. But actually behind the scenes internally, it is getting stored in our Azure cloud storage services. In Azure cloud storage, which storage services? In file share storage services. Okay, fine. So see now, this is my file share storage service. Okay, what I'll do now, I'll host this one in Azure virtual machine. For that, we have to have a Azure VM. And remember guys, to implement this file share, we have to open the SMB port for sure. Okay, if the SMB port, okay, 445, the SMB port 445 is open, then only we can implement this file share storage service. Okay, if the SMB port is open, then only we can implement this file share storage service on Azure virtual machines. This port has to be open. Okay, so for Azure VMs, this port is open automatically, no doubt. But if you are trying to host this file share in your local laptop here, like OneDrive, if you want, then your network provider, whoever is your network provider, either it's a Geo or it's an Airtel or it's an Act FiberNet, then they have to open this SMB port. For some people it is open, for some people it is not open. If it is not open, then you cannot implement this file share server. Important questions for interviews. They will ask you these things also. Fine. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll go ahead and I'll create a virtual machine. Okay, let me go ahead and let me create a virtual machine. I'll say here Naresh RG. I'll give it as my VM. Okay. Fine. Take the basic port openings here. Okay, this is our routine work that we have done. Okay. deploying of the VM many times. So let the VM gets deployed here. Okay. Click on create. Let the VM gets deployed here. Okay. Let the VM gets deployed here. Okay, I'll come back in 1 minute, guys. Let the VM gets deployed. Okay. The VM deployment is completed. I'll go to the virtual machine. Okay. I'll say here connect. I'll say here RDP. Okay. Download RDP files. Okay. Open the file here and log into the server. Okay. I'm saying here my VM. And I believe password I have given this one. This is the password I'm giving and say okay. Say yes. Okay, now I am connecting to the virtual machine which I have deployed just now in the cloud. Okay. Now, if I see here, I'm having only C drive and temporary drive. Okay, C drive and temporary drive. Okay, here I'll host my file share now. Here I'll host my file share that what I have created with a name called NareshFS. For that, what I'll do, I'll come here to my Azure portal. I'll come to home. I'll go to storage account. I'll go to file share services here. Okay. And then I'll say here connect. I'll say here connect. Okay. So you are hosting this file share where? In Windows VM, in Linux VM, or in Mac OS VM. I'm doing for Windows VM. So I'll select Windows here. Which drive letter you want, you can pick it up. Your choice. Any drive letter you can pick it up. I'm just going with Z only. Then I'll say here show script. Okay, this is the script which has generated. Copy this script completely. Okay, and paste it in a notepad. Okay, paste it in a notepad. Now what I'll do, I'll come here and I'll say network. I'll say here map network drive. I'll say here map network drive. Here it is asking me to pass the folder. Check this one, connect using different credentials. And here you have to pass these details. This one. From here to here. From here to here, you have to carefully choose. You have to select and you have to pass. Then say finish. It is attempted connecting now. Where is your storage account? It is in Azure or it is in AWS? It is in Azure. So pass here Azure /. What is your storage account name? What is your storage account name here? This is storage account name is this one. MS AZURE 1951. So pass your storage account name here. MS AZURE 1951 and password. To get the password, what you have to do, go inside the storage account, say here access keys and copy this one. Say here show. This is the key that you have got. Copy this one, come here and paste this key. This is nothing but your password and say okay. Amazing. Now see it got hosted. See, Naresh FS got hosted in your Azure virtual machine as a shared disk drive. As a shared disk drive. Okay. Now, amazing. Very nice. Now, if I give you the credentials, okay, of this VM, you can also see the shared disk drive. Okay. Yes, Khaja. Yes, that's you are correct. Because I am an administrator in my subscription. Fine. So here now this shared disk drive is there. So now if you log into this VM using this IP, VM name and password, you log into the VM, you are also able to see the shared disk drive. Anyone is logging into the VM as an user ID and password, then they can see. Now, for everyone, this is available. Okay, for India team, US team, Canada team, like this. And now the team members are going here and they are keeping the project related data. Suppose for an example, I'm creating one file. I'm creating one file here. I'll take it as Naresh students details. Okay, and then I'll say here some information, something like this. I'll just give it. Any student names, I'll take Amit, Anil, okay, Apurva, okay, Amit, Anil, Apurva, and I'll take some easy names, guys, please don't mind. Okay, I'll take Dilip, Jagdish, okay, etc. Some Naresh students details I have given here in this file. So where I'm saving, where I'm creating this file, I'm creating in my shared disk drive. I'm creating in my share disk drive. But you know the magic here what? You know the magic here is what happening? In this shared disk drive, whatever the documents you are creating, you are saving, you are uploading, you are managing, you are taking care of, all this is happening here in the cloud. See now, if you come here to the file share service, if you come here to this one, then see that file actually got saved and created here in your cloud. See, narrate student details. Correct now? This is our cloud provider, portal.azure.com. So it is actually getting created in your cloud, not in your virtual machine disk. So past from 25, 30 years, we were saving everything in our private cloud, in our VM itself only. If that VM gets corrupted, if that VMs get damaged, then your data will be lost. But here now, as we have created this file, it's automatically gets created and saved in our cloud storage service, and happening something wrong in cloud is next to impossible. Is that clear? Sahul, SMB port will be opened by your vendor, by your network vendor. No need to bother for it. Just do this demo in your Azure virtual machine. In Azure virtual machines, this port will be opened by default automatically. You need not have to struggle. Shahul Sheikh, is that clear? Okay, Shiva, what I have to repeat? I am saying that whatever we are storing, we are creating, okay, in our virtual machine here in shared disk drive, that is actually being created, uploaded, and saved in our cloud storage service. See here, the file is reflecting. But where I have created this file, actually I have created this file here in my shared disk drive. Got it, guys? Is that clear? So this is what about file share concept. Okay, file share server concept here. Okay. So if I come here now, okay, so this is what the theoretical information about. This is the complete theoretical information for your storage services, guys. Okay, up to here. Okay, day before yesterday's class, and today's class. This is the complete theoretical information for it. Okay, just read this theoretical information. Okay, and then what I'll do, I'll show you the next concept, this one, that is Azure AZ copy. Okay, this is Azure AZ copy. This I'll show in the next concept. I mean, this concept I'll show as next. Okay. I'll just say here cut, and I'll paste it here. The next concept, I don't want to show this one logic apps. I want to show the next concept as AZ copy. After this AZ copy, I'll show you the logic apps and function apps, because AZ copy is now more relevant compared to logic app and function apps. First, we'll discuss this concept. After that, we'll go for logic apps. After that, we'll go for function apps. Okay. File shares thing, what I have to repeat, I have already told, right? So in file share, okay, you can host this in any VM, okay, or any server, but I recommend to do this demo in Azure servers. Why? Because in Azure server, the SMB ports are by default open. Okay. Khaja, what do you want day-to-day activities in my project? It's completely something deploying the servers, opening the ports, Okay, increasing the disk, expanding the disk, changing the server configuration, okay, managing the backups, configuring the weekly, daily backups, what all I'm teaching now, every single thing I'm doing in my project also. What all I'm teaching in these classes, okay, what all, each and every concept, what I am teaching in these classes, every single thing I am doing in my real-time project. What all I am showing, all these things I am doing in my real-time project with my team. Is that clear? So the point I am trying to make here is your practice makes you perfect. Please add your experience. What is this question, Khaja? I am adding my experience only here, man. Whatever experience I have got, that only I am sharing with all of you guys. What you want as bank experience? In bank, I'm working as an DevOps engineer. In bank, I'm not working as customer relationship manager. I'm not working as an accountant in the bank. In bank, I'm working in an IT department as a DevOps engineer, and my roles and responsibility after going to office, I'll do these things only what I'm showing in the classes. What still experience you're looking for bank? I don't understand this. Yogendra, what copy you want to show me it again? You mean how to host the file share server? How to host the file share in Azure Virtual Machine? That step you wanted? Okay, that only I believe you are asking. Yes. See what we are doing it here. Okay, see the recordings, guys. See the recordings. Okay, with recordings you can see 10 times what and how I'm doing. See, right click, say map network drive. Again, I cannot do. I'll get an error here. Okay, fine. Then what you have to do, come to your file share. Okay, come to your file share, go inside your file share here, say connect. Okay, we are connecting this to Windows server, that's why I selected Windows. Show script. Okay, copy this script in a separate notepad. Okay, something like this. Copy this path, root, this root, copy this path. Okay, come here and paste it and say finish. Okay, fine. For that reason only, guys, for this reason only, we always force the students to get enrolled with the recordings. If you are having the recordings now, okay, if you are having the recordings, then you can see the recordings 100 times. I know. It's very difficult to catch up the steps here. I know very well. That's why we always insist, just invest a little amount that will give you the returns in 100 times, 1000 times, 1 lakh times. See, if you invest some 8,000 rupees more for recordings, and with these recordings, if you do the labs perfectly, you will get the job. If you get the job, see how the things are related to each other. See, if you get the job, then easily you can earn, okay, 40,000 per month. 2 years, okay, you earn 40 to 50K. After 2 years, you earn 70 to 80K. After that, you will go above 1 lakh. So your 8,000 investment is giving you these returns. Your life will get settled. You will get married to a nice girl. You will get your own car, luxury car. You will get your own flat. This is the returns that it is giving it to you. 8,000 rupees. Okay, one more thing. Just don't waste your money, 8,000 rupees, if you don't want to do the practice. Please, please don't waste your money. If you are serious, if you want to do the practice, if you want to get the job, then only invest this 8,000 rupees. Else, make a party with this 8,000 rupees. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm annoying someone, but yes, that's true. If you invest, then be serious. If you are not investing, then leave it. Just listen to the classes and leave it. I know you cannot. See the upcoming demos, okay? The upcoming demos are more dry. Very tough. You cannot do that without recordings. I know that very well. No way possible. Is that clear, guys? No, recorded videos are there per day available. Amit, you are wrong. Khaja, for online people, recordings are available. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. Is there admin in the class here? Labs, no. Labs are not available. You have to create a free trial account, man. You have to create a free trial account. Recordings we are providing, not labs. Labs is very simple, na Khaja? You can create a free trial account just in a matter of 5 minutes. Then you can do all the labs. Don't you have a credit card? You don't have a credit card in your entire relatives also? Yes, we have to practice. Create a new account. Create a new account. If you are done with your free trial account, your free trial account got expired, create a new account. Okay, in student account, Khaja, there are some features, there are some labs which you cannot do as per my knowledge. So free trial account is recommended. Okay, if student is working out for you, then go for it, no problem. Got it, guys? Is that clear? Yes. Tenali, you can do that one, but port has to be open. SMB port has to be open. SMB ports has to be open. Okay, normally SMB ports is not open in our local laptops, local system. That's why I'm asking, I have shown you this demo in Azure Virtual Machine. Okay, fine. All right, guys. So you think about it now. Okay. So the upcoming demos are very dry. I know that very well. Just make some 8,000 rupees extra for the people who have not taken the recordings. And here, see, daily recordings are getting updated. Daily recordings are getting updated here. See, yours batch is 7:30 a.m. batch. See, all recordings are available. Session 1, Session 2, Session 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24th February, 25th February, 27th February. Then we have taken a break. Then 4th March, 5th March was holiday. See, 5th March was holiday. That's why no class on 5th March. 6th March, Monday. 7th March, 8th March, 9th March, 10th March. See, daily recordings are there, available. Why you guys are saying the recordings are not available on daily basis? I don't understand this. Now today is 11th March, na? By afternoon, 2 o'clock or by evening 4 o'clock, you will get today's recording also. Up to yesterday's, the recording is there. Practice this. See the recordings and practice. See, amazing. See. Now, after the Linux VM gets deployed, open the Cloud Shell, create a storage account, bash, and pass the below commands. Okay, I'll just show. See. So now, you can delete a folder using rmdir. Okay. All the classes what we have done, recordings are available nicely for you. You can see this recording 100 times if you want. And shape, it has divided the storage services categories. And it is asking you to upload. Now, if you're trying to upload video files, okay, in this category, full recording is available for you. See, full recording is available for you. It's very simple and straightforward LM setting. If you do the practice, it will be very easy. Storage services is small compared to virtual machines. Okay, yes, it's separately, no doubt. Okay, but it's small only, not big. Active Directory classes. Okay, now today we have started storage services module. Okay, storage services module we have started today. Like this, I'll show you Active Directory module also. There I'll show you how we can provide the access to different users. If you want to see this recording, just click on it. Automatically the recording will start for you. Everyone, okay, I strongly recommend everyone to delete the RG once you have done with your lab. Okay, got it? All the recordings are available, guys, for all the batches, not only for your batch. Okay, Naresh IT is one of the top institutes in Hyderabad. Okay, they are absolutely attentive when it comes to the syllabus, when it comes to the recordings, when it comes to the classes, when it comes to the faculties. Okay, no doubt in that. Okay, fine. All right. So, AZ copy is our next concept, guys. AZ copy. Okay, what is this AZ copy concept? I'll take up in the next class now. Okay. So, I'll say that if you do the practice, guys, then the future classes, okay, if you do the practice, then the future classes or understanding the future classes will be easy for you. Else it's difficult, I'm telling. Okay. Fine, guys. Is that clear? All good? Okay. Thank you, Khaja. Are we having class tomorrow? No. Tomorrow is Sunday. We are taking off tomorrow. And we are having a class again on Monday. Okay. Queue storage service I am going to show Vijay Prakash. Table storage service is mostly suitable for database engineers, for database guys. So table storage we are not covering. Queue storage services I am covering. So today we have seen container storage service, page blob, append blob, and blob storage services, including the file share service. Okay, queue storage service I will see in the next week classes. No, Khaja, if you learn this much, these concepts, what all I'm showing in the material in the classes, that is more than sufficient for you to start your career as a DevOps engineer. Okay, there are still many concepts to go, guys. Okay. Fine. All right, guys. So next concept will start with AZ copy in our next class, that is Monday. Okay. Till that time, I request all of you guys, please, if you are serious, then invest this amount, 8,000 rupees, to get the recordings from Naresh IT. All the recordings are up to date. All the recordings you are getting it. Okay. If you are investing this amount, not doing the practice, then please don't waste your money. Make a party with that money. Call me also. I'll also join your party. Okay, but if you are serious, then this 8,000 rupees will give you returns in thousands and lakhs of rupees, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, fine. So just check with admin, whoever is the contact person for you guys, whom you have contacted at the time of registration. Okay, just tell them you are interested for recordings also. Try to negotiate something, guys. Just ask them, say them like, give us some discount, some at least little discount and all. Get the recordings and do the practice. Improve your skills. Robocopy, what is this concept? I don't know, Tenali. What is this concept, robocopy? I don't know. Azure AZ copy, I know, which is relevant to our syllabus that I am teaching. Robocopy, I don't have any idea. You can search it in Google. Okay. There are many such concepts, so I cannot know each and every concept, right? Fine. All right, guys, then we'll connect again on Monday. Okay. And then we'll start with AZ copy concept. Bye, everyone. Have a nice weekend ahead, guys. Take care.